Porto, good morning, good morning. I'm back. I've had my lovely, wonderful week of retreat, which there's not a lot I can tell you about it really because I didn't do anything from Sunday afternoon till Friday lunchtime. I didn't speak to a soul. I ate well, I slept well, I swam, I prayed, and I just dwelt. And it was really rich time actually. I can't say I feel I do feel re-energized and I do feel refreshed, but it wasn't a holiday. God was at work and it was really rather wonderful, and I thought, what else can I share with you about that apart from the fact I came home to 130 emails. And given that I'd already left 70, it was looking a little overwhelming. And I went straight back to the passage that I know I've talked to you about before, but it just is the passage to keep coming back to when we think we don't know what we're doing and we're not sure where God is, although I am sure where God is, but we're perhaps looking in the wrong places. And it's that wonderful passage from, where's my Bible, from the first book of Kings. And I'm going to read this to you, if I can find it. So Elijah is out on the mountain and he's looking for God. And it's in 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 11. Go out and stand on the mountain before God, before the Lord, for the Lord is about to pass by. And this is what Elijah's being told to do. Now there was a great wind, so strong that it was splitting mountains and breaking rocks in pieces before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a sound of sheer silence. When Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his mantle and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. I love that idea, and we all expect these enormous gestures from God, don't we? And so it must be in the earthquake, must be in the fire, must be in the volcano. And no, in the small quiet. And there's that beautiful hymn, isn't there? Dear Lord and Father of mankind. And all of the verses are really rather lovely. Forgive our foolish ways is the very second line. But it's the last verse where all the power lies, I think. Breathe through the heats of our desire, thy coolness and thy balm. Let sense be dumb, let flesh retire. Speak through the earthquake, wind and fire, O still small voice of calm. And I suppose that sums up what my retreat was about. I stepped away from all the little fires that get lit around the ministry area. Not intentionally, but just there's always something little niggly going on. I stepped away from the big project, sorting out our annual vestry meeting service, and I just sat for a moment, and I commend it to you. It doesn't have to be for very long. Just might manage to do something with half an hour, but I do commend to you to find that moment where you too can sit and dwell in the still small voice of calm. Yeah, so I'm back at it today. And tomorrow, the next day, and I shall try and wade through everything that's been sent that needs answering, and ring me if you need me, or text me, or say hello in the street, and I'll be really pleased to be back in circulation. Lots of love to you. Have a good week. God bless, and bye-bye.